Welcome, Cancer. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment, here to do your April 15th through the 30th reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I have already saged or crystalled and saged the decks. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energies. I want to let everyone know this is for cross watchers, so cross watchers are welcome. If this doesn't resonate with you, Cancer, please check your other natal placement charts. This is for someone, so if it doesn't resonate with you, check your other natal placement charts. This story is for someone, okay? We're going to get started with the ringing of the sound bell so I can go ahead and clear the energies within myself and as well as the room, okay? And thank you so much for that. And I'm going to go ahead and do a chant. And this is a chant that I do for meditation. It's to send out peace and love and harmony and serenity to all universal beings. Just a second, we'll get started, okay? Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. All right, welcome, Cancer. So Cancers, I want to thank you for like, sharing, and subscribing. I hope that this resonates for you. If it doesn't, please, again, check your natal placements. We are going to get started with Cancer story. Again, we've already saged the decks. I'm using the Wheel of Year Tarot, and we're going to find out what is going on with my Cancerians. I hope this is finding you in a good, abundant, and prosperous place, okay? So we're going to do two more shuffles. And we'll get started with Cancer. What can Cancer's divine spirit and guides expect from the April 15th through the 30th? What is the messages that they most need to hear? This can resonate for cross watchers. This can also resonate for career, love, however it resonates for you, okay? All right, so what is the main message that my Cancerians need to know for April 15th through the 30th? What is the main message that they need to hear for their higher good, divine spirit, and guides? Let's get a message for my Cancers. There we go. So the message that you have is that you're being watched or somebody's watching you. So someone has a lot of interest in you, Cancer. It could be that you have a lot of interest in someone else. This is the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you have on your mind. But if not, somebody's doing some voyeuring, okay? Someone is checking somebody out and has somebody on their mind, or vice versa. Your obstacle is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So when you have an obstacle to your obsession or to the person that you're watching or the person that's watching you, the only obstacle with the Ace of Pentacles is that there's no beginning of divine universal opportunity for abundance with this person, okay? Or if it's a career that you're looking at, you're watching something to see if something comes open that you've had your eye on, and it just hasn't come yet, okay? The opportunity hasn't come. That's why it's an obstacle, okay? All right, so in the recent past, what has my Cancerians been dealing with in the recent past? In the recent past, the Seven of Swords, deceit, lying, cheating, stealing, maybe in self-denial about something, okay? Maybe it's self-indulgence. Maybe it's something that you want, you don't want to face. Maybe some shadow work needs to be done, but some kind of deception has been going on, whether it's from you or the other party, okay, Cancer? Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Don't have to be. It could be just the energies. So take that for however it resonates. In the near future for my Cancerians, what do my Cancerians have for the near future? The near future, I have the World card, okay? So something that you're putting to an end, some kind of deception that you're putting into an end. Maybe you're coming out of self-denial. Maybe you're facing some shadow work and doing some truth, but something is coming to an end. The World card is the last tarot deck in the deck, and it means that it is a karmic lesson that has been learned, okay? And so we'll get clarity on that. What is the distant past message? The distant past message that Cancer needs to remember to help them with their present decisions as well going forward into the future. I have the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or have dealt with a Scorpio, but I believe that it's putting to rest final things, final chapters, final closings, so that you may move on to new beginnings. Because without putting things behind you and bringing things to a karmic closure, you're not going to get a new divine beginning. And so that is your obstacle. You're waiting in the winds, watching something play out, okay? What is the future 6 weeks to 6 months for Cancerians? I have the Magician card. You will be well in the manifestation unless you're dealing with the Aries, Gemini, Virgo. That could be specific to a person. It doesn't have to be. But in the 6 weeks to 6 months, you'll be manifesting, making shit happen, being the playmaker. You have all the tools in your arsenal to make that shit happen. So that's what you'll be dealing with after this closing of the chapter of deception and denial, or whatever it is that the Seven of Swords means to you, okay? What is the present energies for my Cancerians? What is the present energies that my Cancerians are going through right now? The Fool card. So in the recent past, you've had to put to end some kind of deception, some kind of self-denial, something that you weren't ready to face, some shadow work that needed to be done. But in the near future, it shows that you're getting it, you got it done. Karmic lesson was learned. You don't want to repeat it. But in the distant past message, it portrays and speaks to closing chapters, okay? The reason why is because in the present energies, you're all about manifesting new beginnings. You're ready to take that leap of faith, either in romance or you have worked on yourself and you're ready to approach whatever the future may bring you, okay? And the Fool card is specific to an Aries if you're dealing with an Aries Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be what the card means. What's the outside energies that is extenuating and pushing towards the present energies, or assisting you with the feelings of wanting that new beginning? I have the King of Cups, okay? So the King of Cups is about Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's about being open to new love, open to emotional fulfillment, receiving and giving, okay? It could be that you're going to be meeting up with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't mean that it has to be. It could be just somebody portraying these energies. But the feeling of love is in the air, and a want and a need for a new beginning of emotional fulfillment, whether it's career or relationship, is on the horizon. You're in the manifestation world, okay? All right, so what is the hopes and fears my Cancerians have? What is the hopes and fears? Okay, so the fear is the Tower card, or it could be a hope, okay? Because a lot of people look at the Tower card and it's a leveling of your foundation. It's about being brought to your knees with abrupt change. Sometimes if the universe says that you're not heeding the signs, so they'll kind of kick you in the ass and make you move in the direction that the universe says that you need to complete a new karmic lesson. But you fear the Tower card, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. You fear that. I say sometimes it can be a positive thing, because sometimes we don't know that we need to move on and that we need to learn new lessons, that we need to lay the rest to chapters to find that finality, because sometimes you could beat a dead horse, okay? And we'll stay stuck and trapped in a situation of a relationship or career, and not being able to move on until sometimes the deception and the Tower get together and they're like, okay, we're going to make it so that you have the blinders are off and you have no ways but to see that this is a travesty, okay? All right, so what is the outcome for my Cancerians? Okay, we got the card here. Yeah, so you will feel a little bit isolated, abandoned, left out in the cold. You will feel bereft, feeling like everybody abandoned you. But that is just part of the process that you're going to have to go through. Remember that in the distant past, the message speaks to death and finality of chapters. That's not always a good feeling to go through. You will have to do, again, more shadow work. You will have to face what it is that was the failures in that relationship or career. And sometimes that's not something that everybody can do or has the powers and the manifestation and the skills to go through. But in the present energies, you're ready to embrace that, because you know that in order to get this new love, this new emotional fulfillment, this new offer, you have to go through it. Okay. So we just have to go through it to go through it. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get some clarity on some of these situations. Okay. Why do we have the Spy card for Cancer? Is it someone that they're watching, or is it someone that is watching them? Maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We'll take a look here. I have the card that flipped over with the Magician. Okay. You're trying to manifest something with someone, Cancer. I think that that's you watching someone. You already have your eye on somebody or a career. If this is a career that you're looking for, you have your eye on the prize. You are trying to manifest it. And in the 6 weeks to 6 months, I show that you are going to be playmaker, making that shit happen. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get a hit on this Ace of Pentacles. That's your obstacle about this new prosperous abundance, permanent stability that you're looking for. Maybe a permanent relationship. You realize that the relationship that you were in sucked. It wasn't going anywhere. Either the other person was a jackass, lowlife, self-indulgent, had low self-value, didn't appreciate you for what you were, maybe possibly a runner and just couldn't commit, okay? So let's go ahead and get a hit on this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody from the past, somebody that you have fond memories of, was not willing to offer you permanent stability, permanent prosperity, abundance. They didn't want to offer you the full meal deal, which is basically taking you to the 50 years, retirement together, sitting on the porch swing, after 50 years together, watching children frolic and grandchildren on the porch. They didn't want to offer you that. Okay. And why didn't they want to offer you that? This person is the past. This person is either a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be that just what it is, that you're having fond memories of somebody that doesn't want to give you that permanence, okay? Let's go ahead and hit that card again. Yeah, and they're making you feel left out in the cold. They're making you feel isolated, okay? And you've been watching them and you've been trying to manifest with them, but you've been in self-denial about this situation because they're not having it. They're just in it to just like a one-nighter or in and out energies. They're not really waiting to commit. They're just like the Queen of Rods, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, where they're coming in for the fun of it, party time, have a good time, but they're not willing to be in commitment. And you were in self-denial about it and not willing to face the fact that they just weren't ready to commit or they didn't want to commit. So you learned a karmic lesson from this person, Cancer, and you have to move on. Yeah, you're not liking that you have to move on. You don't want to put out the Four of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but you're not wanting and willing to let go. You have to let loose because you can't gain anything unless you put yourself out there, okay? And with the World card, with the karmic ending, you not wanting to face the fact that this person doesn't want a permanent relationship or permanent stability, or if this is a career, the denial that you have is that it's gonna take you anywhere in the long run, but you're not willing to put yourself out there at the moment in the near future because you're afraid of putting yourself out there for fear of more loss, okay? And you will be getting communication. Something will be coming to you, text, email, travel, adventure. But yeah, somebody is going to be communicating with you, okay? Or you'll be communicating with them. But I feel like it's more somebody's going to be communicating with you. Let me hit it one more time, okay? Yeah, I have the Six of Rods. You're going to be successful. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries bringing you that communication of success, okay? So somehow you in the near future, you're going to be successful in dragging your ass out of this momentum and this feeling of doom and gloom, and you're going to start wanting to be the playmaker and start making shit happen. You're going to embrace it right now. You do know that you need a new beginning. You do want that new beginning, and you want this emotional fulfillment, whether it's you or someone else offering it, okay? You're open to it. Let's go ahead and hit this Death card. What does it mean? Okay, so even though in the distant past you've had to close out chapters before, you've always had the hope and faith, unless you were dealing with an Aquarius, you've always had the hope and faith and belief that you would be successful in gaining a permanent type, successful, abundant relationship or career. You never gave up on that, okay? We're going to hit it again. You've broken yourself away and closed out final chapters with toxic people, toxic places, toxic things. Could be a Capricorn, but you broke that shit before. You know, you worked that shadow work out before, okay? And in your full card here for the present energies, I have the Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy again. This is about manifestation. This is that you've been hoping and putting that wish out there through thoughts, voice, however it is that you manifest, you've been putting those out there, those energies out there for that new beginning. And it's here, okay? It's here. That shit is closed out and it needed to be closed out. There was no more lessons to learn in that situation, whether it was a career, whether it was a romance, relationship. Yeah, because this Nine of Swords of being traumatized, sleepless nights, not being able to deal with the emotions and the thoughts going rampant in you that were bringing you to your knees. It needs to end so that you can go ahead and have this type of feeling. Who wants this emotional fulfillment? We want this kind, right? We want to be open to it. We don't want to have fears going into a new relationship. We don't want to have fears about things that we can't put to a close. Okay, I'm going to hit that one more time with the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Don't be all up, don't be letting something keep you trapped in a fear-based mode. Okay. Yeah, you want that offer. Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, so it's a slow-moving energy, but eventually it will be an offer or a person that will emotionally balance you, someone that you'll be open to giving and loving, and vice versa. Okay. It might be slow in Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't matter. It's just because we have all different signs in the mix here. But it's all about leaving behind the energies of fear-based and moving into one, even if it's slowly, of emotional balance. Okay. What about this Magician card in the future? I have the High Priestess. Trust your gut instinct when it comes to manifesting with new people, new places, new things. Whatever this reading resonates for you, believe in it. Trust in it. Trust your gut instinct, okay? And then this Tower card. Why are you fearing the Tower card? You knew it was coming. You felt that, you saw the signs, the red flags. Work on yourself. Nurture yourself. That's what that Tower card means for you, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra. The Ace of Cups. In order for you to have this Ace of Cups, this is a hope and a fear. You're fearing the Tower, even though you saw the red flags and you knew the signs were coming, so you knew it was coming to an end, but you feared it. But your hopes are that you can work on yourself now. You've done the shadow work. You've come out of self-denial about something that wasn't going to have any potential for growth and abundance. And you want growth and abundance with someone, okay? Because the Ace of Cups shows here that that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping for emotional fulfillment on every level, okay? So the outcome here about being isolated, left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Yeah, we all have to go through it, but you can go through it quickly, Cancer. This is you, Chariot, the Cancer card. You can feel isolated. You have to visit the feelings and own up to the feelings and recognize the feelings that you're going through. You can dissect the feelings and why you feel isolated, why you feel abandoned, but you know why. And it's a process that we all have to go through for closure, okay? But you're going to go through it quickly, Cancer, because this is the Cancer card. Means that you're going to take that shit on, you're going to deal with it, you're going to divest it, you're going to park it and compartmentalize it, and you're going to move on, okay? Sorry about that word. Yeah, because the Knight of Swords is bringing in a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy of blunt communication in the outcome, okay, for you, Cancer. And it's going to be you being single and independent, yes. But you don't need anybody to prop you up. You don't need somebody to hold your hand. You've got this, okay, Cancer? That's what it shows. You've got this, okay? All right, so I'm going to get you an angel answer. What is it, Divine Spirit and Guides, that my Cancers need to hear for their higher good for April 15th through the 30th? Okay. Let go. Let go of the old. Let go of your self-denial. Let go of your denial of things that you saw red signs, red flags on. And you just knew that it was toxic. It was a toxic situation. There was somebody that wasn't willing to commit. They were in and out energy. If it was a job, then, that job had no permanent stability or abundance for you. And it was a permanent thing. It never had the abundance and growth and prosperity to become a permanent thing. And so you need to let go so that you can move on to emotional fulfillment, whether it's love, whether it's career, however this resonates with you, Cancer. If it doesn't resonate with you, Cancer, maybe this is your cross watcher. But if not, please check your natal placements. Much love to you, Cancer, until we read again. Have a great night.